Hello. Oh God. Okay, hopefully everything works. OBS was not working earlier. It was just somewhat of an issue, I'd say. But let me actually open up Live TD. Oh, there we go. Hopefully everything works and isn't lagging to half hell and back. Hopefully. Please OBS, please let me scale my. I can't scale my overlays properly. What? Wait, give me a second. Okay. Um, wait. Okay, is that okay? Oh, don't worry about it. This is rigging. Yay. Hello, everyone. As you can, oh yeah, we have Ko-Fi set up. Hopefully, hopefully that works. How? So yeah, as the title says, we'll be doing some rig critique today. So this model is by Arena, both the art and rig, I believe. Please tell me if my audio is messed up. I can't really. Just going through head angles and stuff. I've looked through these models a bit beforehand, but just to get a general idea, but not too much. Nice models, you know. Brow forms, mouth forms. Oh, hi, Arena. I need to turn the music down. I'm distracting myself. Okay. For the angles, there's no body Z. Oh, okay. Nice. Physics. Let me set up tracking of the head Z. Yeah, you can see physics here, there, on the hands. There's also steps. And without steps. Oh, wait, let me turn myself back up. There we go. I found that I forgot to turn on the music. Is that okay? Did you make a... Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh. And the hat shrinks with it. And that's a nice touch. Hair down. glasses. Oops. Oh, the guy's just traumatized. Okay. Does that show the non-physics menu? Hi, Yukito. Hi. So first up, I think the head angles. They're nice, but you can see they look a bit flat. The parts, you can see they're moving at different speeds, I guess. Different amounts. So, and with the chin, let me find the hair real quick. Is that? It also looks like one eye is shrinking. One of the eyes getting smaller when you turn it to the side, which doesn't really happen. With head angles, because you're rotating from the middle of the neck instead of the middle of the chin, because the neck's here, the neck joint is here, realistically, and it's not down here. When you turn your head, the chin should be moving. It should be moving towards the left a bit. I guess. But you can just do really quickly by just shuffling it a few pixels. I think in this case we might have to actually edit the head shape a bit. Because you can see the chin doesn't really move. Like, the cheek appears, but the chin does, you can't really see it. Alright, see ya, Reina. And pause. Add. Are they spelled just? There. I'm hoping that's right. Which one's head X? X. What's the right layer? No. Okay, wait. I'm lost. Okay, this is the head X as well. I think. I'm wrong, okay. So you really want to move the chin forwards to make it look like the face has dimension. There we go. Live 2D saving a backup so I don't actually accidentally destroy the original file. The line art width's also a bit inconsistent, so we can just fix it like this real quick. You actually push this. We want to make it look like there's an actual chin. There we go. I'm also not too sure about how the forehead works now. Because it does look like, if you imagine it continually going in the side view, you just have a... Wait, let me open Clip Studio Paint for this. Let me... Okay, I've got Paint. Let me open Paint. Paint. Ah. Why is it not loading? Oh my god. But what happens is that if you keep turning, if you're following this perspective and you keep turning, the forehead becomes, it sticks out way too much. So we probably want to push it in a little bit. See? I'm just going to clean up the line art a little bit. Let's see. I guess, yeah. One way you can simplify doing this is you could use a warp default with both the line and the color layer, or you could use glue to glue them together. Alternatively, you could use one path deformer and they would move together. But glue is probably the easiest option. I'm just going to reflect it to the other side. Up and down. Yeah, I think I need to redo the corners as well because of the changes that I've made to the side angles. Let me check the original. Please don't crash on me. Oh no. Oh gosh. Wow. Oh, there we go. Let's see the original angles. With rigging, you have to imagine what you're doing as, well, you know, essentially a 3D object. I'm going to just adjust the corner angles. I don't think the color should be clipping out. I don't want the line art to look too thin or crunchy. So I'm just fixing up the color a little bit, and there we go. I don't want pieces of the skin to be showing. I don't want pieces of the hair to be showing through the head. Oh, whoops. Okay, I think that should work. And because the head's changed, we also have to adjust the rest of the facial features. So for this current perspective, I think the nose isn't far enough. But I think the major issue, it's easiest to figure out how things work if you change the eye placement first. I mean, eyes are a large part of VTuber rigging. If I can find the deformer, where are they from? There. Eyes are rigged together. Oh, there I did something. I'm not quite too sure on how the layering works on this. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm going to add a few more divisions on this so we can get a smoother transformation. And if we scooch the eyes over, is this it? Okay, there we go. That's the eye deformer, I believe. That might not be the eye deformer. This is the eye deformer. There we go. We're just going to scooch it over a bit. If we add a guideline here, we can see the height of where the eye is meant to be, roughly. Actually make a guideline at the bottom. I think that already existed. So we're just going to move it up. Oh, the right eyelid is in the wrong. The left eyelid is part of this. I'm just going to move it back over to the other eye. Where are the eyelids? Why are the eyelids? And there we go. That should be okay now. We want to keep both eyes separate because you get a few issues. Yeah, you know, if one of your eyelids is connected to your other eye. So eyes and all your facial features should follow the curves of your face. You can see the face should be curved like this because anatomy. If you imagine it as a 3D object, this is where the center of the face, the center line of the face would be. So that makes it a bit easier. So that's why the nose positioning is so important, because that helps you determine where your eyes should go and the rest of your face. So I'm just going to scooch over the nose a little bit. That's not the nose. What? Oh, the hierarchy. So if we shift over the nose a bit further, I think you can see that it looks like it's following the curvature of the face a bit nicer because of how far the head is turning. Hi, Astrid. You can see, now you can see that the eye feels like it needs to be a bit further out. Still shrinking a little bit. We're just going to make the deformer follow the curvature of the face. There we go. And now we're going to do the same with the other eye. You just open this up. So following this, the other eye should be going further. Should be a bit longer. It doesn't really have to bend as much. Because it's not going as far to the side of the face, obviously. It's more back and forth. This is Live 2D. There we go. You can see how that looks smoother. Now, pupils are also a really important, well, not pupils, irises are a very important thing in head turns. In a lot of models, they'll tend to make the, well, the irises will be a bit more behind to give the 3D, give a 3D effect. What is this linked to? Eyeball XY. I believe this should be the eyeball folder. Okay. I'm just going to make a deformer for the whole eyeball. So what you expect is the iris goes a bit further this way. And it also curves. The highlights should be going outwards as well, but I'm not going to do this because I'm not too familiar with the way that the parameters are set up. Just the pupil, yes. It's gonna rip some guy's eyeballs out. No, capital, capital, lowercase. Good night. Give me a second. Give me a second. My stream music just decided to kill itself. Okay, it's going through ads. So we also want this side to be a bit further this ways. We'd also want it a bit squished because of the perspective change. Oh, I just clicked something. I clicked something and I don't know what. I mean, this gives an uncanny effect of a model is always staring at you in the eyes. Mona Lisa effect. Because we changed the side angles, we're also going to have to change the head Y. XY1. Because if you want to follow the curvature of the face, the middle part should go up more than the side parts when you're looking upwards. So I'm just going to adjust it real quick here. I think I've made them wonky. They are definitely wonky. The eyelids should also go up a bit because the cheeks, not the eyelids. Wait, that is the eyelids. Because the cheeks will start getting in the way in a real life face. One way you can help yourself with head angles is just by staring at yourself, looking at yourself in the mirror for way too many hours. Same applies for downward angle you want it. Maybe not as extreme as what I've done here, but you get the idea. This all looks a bit silly. I'm just going to do up the corners. They follow a bit of a tilt. So I'm just that's a bit extreme. I just kicked it in. Well. The corners are always tricky to work out. Also, I don't really want this side to look like it's going higher up. my gosh, my live 2D is lagging. Oh my god. Oh shit. And you can see the corners. This isn't really like the best version of it, but it's just a quick demonstration of how it should look. Live 2D does not like me right now. It's protesting. I'm just going to also fix up the nose Y angles. I forgot where the nose layer is. So this should be higher up. And this should be lower down. YouTube playlists aren't working. Am I on the classical music playlist? Oh, and now my Chrome is crashing. Hopefully, it should work. I don't know why it keeps on pushing me into classical music playlists. Why? Actually, I'm not even going to question it anymore. I swear to fucking god if it goes onto another classical music playlist. At the nose. You can imagine the top of the nose bridge shows up less. So we're just going to hide it a bit more when it looks... Oh my god, it's lagging. Okay. We're just going to hide it a bit more when it looks upwards. And we're going to make it longer when it looks downwards because you're showing more of your nose. Just going to connect that back to the nose as well. We're just going to also move the eyebrows along to match with the head. The eyebrows look like they're moving at they're not moving together. So one easier way I'd recommend of doing that is just putting them into one deformer. This just means that they'll remain lined up and it's a lot easier to work with. Also because it's a less effort. Oh, thank god it's still on the playlist. Okay. I'm just going to divide it a bit more so I can get a bit more control over what I'm trying to do. The eyebrow should become a little bit more ahead of the eye because the forehead part sticks out more on your face. Eyebrow should be going up. You can see the mesh here, it's matching a curve. maybe a bit higher. And then if you look downwards, your eyebrows would also go down. So you might look a bit angrier. But I think in this case it might make it look a little less severe. Oh, whoops. If it's too much, it begins to look a bit unnatural. Oh, hi, Key. Let's see, eyebrows. I'm just going to do the corners as well. We want it to stay parallel to the eyes. Now I'm going to reflect onto the other side, even though I haven't really rigged the other side of the face. Wait, Key, what time even is it for you? Oh, live 2D's dying. Give me a second, I'm going to turn on the lights because it's getting dark. I mean, I haven't really seen you in a while, just in general. On Discord and stuff. Okay, it's the weekend, so I can't really judge you on that. And now I can just compare this. To the original. You can see it's a lot more three-dimensional. I'm just going to go make some changes to the mouth as well. Similar reasons, it's just following the curve of the face. Oh, that sucks, man. I hate when the Wi-Fi just dies for no reason. Oh, I might have to reboot Live 2D. Ugh. Live 2D 5.1 is amazing. Best updates. If you're looking upwards, the mouth should also be following with your face. It does lead in it to a bit of a big chin. But that's just perspectives. But the 3D expression feature is... I love Live 2D for this. Never thought I could love a company, but yes. There we go. I'm just going to do the corners as well. might reopen Live 2D soon. At the bottom it says 4,000 out of 10,000 megabytes. And that's just not a good sign. Just reflecting it to the other side. Okay. I know the eyes aren't rigged properly the other way around, but you can kind of see where they're meant to go because of the rest of the facial features. And the plaster. The mesh looks a bit crusty. You want this middle part to move out more, so then it looks like it's following the angles. I'm just making small changes to this rig by Arena. You know, like little critiques, improvements, so that it looks more three-dimensional. Now this one, no, Live 2D's FreeSync. Okay, there we go. This probably should move up a little bit because it's just going off the side of the face. Oh god, everything is cracking. Okay, I'm going to reopen Live 2D real quick. Live 2D, please don't crash everything. Please, that would be super horrible. Okay, it should be reopened. Can you guys see it in OBS? Not OBS, on stream, hopefully it should show up. Live 2D just doesn't like me today, man. It should... I know I have a lot of things open, but it shouldn't be doing this. There we go. There we go, everything is loaded. That's significantly less laggy. Oh, it's still a bit laggy, but better than before. Hi, Kimmy. Yeah, the plaster also has to be changed a bit position-wise. Band-aid. Is that like an American term? I don't know. I feel like I always hear everyone saying plaster. Yeah. We want it to curve downwards, particularly in the middle, because this is on the cheek. If you look at your warp deformers, the points shouldn't be crunched up too much because that can lead to some unwanted side effects because once you get into several layers of them, which is not a very fun experience after your 50th warp deformer. They also have different effects depending on how you order your hierarchy. So which warp deformer is in which one. Not gonna work the other side of the face. We're also just going to line up the scar with the eyes. The scar. Oh my god. You can see here the scar is lined up with the bottom of the eye. Bottom eyelash, so we're just going to do the same here. Possibly stretch it out a bit more. You just want to line it up. And then we're going to also do the corners. I mean, I've gotten a PC upgrade since when I started reading. And like this laptop has 16 gigs RAM, and it's also got an i7 core, so it runs okay-ish. The performance isn't great when I'm streaming, but obviously I'm streaming, so you can't expect it to be amazing. That's why you gotta save up money to get those PC upgrades so you can break more models. I think that eyebrow should be moving down a bit more because it's becoming misaligned with the eye. The eye should also be a bit further, not really following a straight line. There we go. And the brows, where are the brows? There we go. See? The plaster's a bit... Is it plaster or is it band-aid? Now I feel like I'm gaslighting myself. And that is the facial features done. Actually, let's check the inside of the mouth. Another question. Yeah. So when your head turns, yeah, the mouth, the stuff on the inside of the mouth should be a little bit behind. I just selected the wrong part. It's the Ricky grind set. telling you. We we have to put it a little bit behind because otherwise it like your teeth are basically stuck to your lips. And do a quick change like this. Now, like, you can also do the tongue. Move the tongue a bit, but I'm not going to do that for now. Because I'm not too familiar with how the things are set up on this model. I don't want to break anything. Yep, there we go. Just going to reflect it to the other side as well. I do most of my rigging late at night. A lot of PSD makers, they'll separate the back of the teeth, and then that's another layer you can move to make it look more three-dimensional. I don't think it's in this specific model though. Because there are some parts where it looks like in this current mouth pose, the mouth line looks a bit crunchy. So to fix that, I'd probably just add more points with something like 4 division. And then you can see it looks less polygonal, polygons. This shouldn't be your only option for making a mesh nicer, because good meshing will make things do this, will make things work properly, and you don't want a bunch of points where it's not needed, like the skin here, because it's still doing the same movement regardless. There's no textures on it, it's just one colour, so you can see this doesn't make a difference. And Live 2D is frozen again. Is it going to load? Is Live 2D crashing? Please, Live 2D, man. It appears to be frozen. Oh god. Oh god. Why is it grey? Why is it grey? Oh my god. Oh. Gotta sit here and wait for it to load up again. I'm probably only going to check one for today. I'll most likely make this a reoccurring series if people want to carry on submitting rigs. Well, we seem to have faced a bit of an issue of Live 2D crashing on me. I'm just going to have to manually close Live 2D, man, what the hell. This is a lot of an issue. What the fuck, Live 2D? Java checker update, end task, shut up. Why is Live 2D not closing? Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Closed. close. Why are you using 7 gigabytes of RAM? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, we are restarting Live 2D for the 3rd time. Well, so we're just watching Live 2D crash over and over again. Drink water while I wait for it, man. Okay, it's loaded. We are back. We are so back. I swear to God if it crashes again. Oh, OBS wasn't being happy earlier when I started streaming as well, so... Oh wow, oh god, that's a lot of points. That, no. We'll decrease it. No, I barely even got this, man. We're just gonna decrease it. We don't need that many, it's fine. It's fine. There's no need for there to be more of these green dots than there are of the grey dots, because you're not moving it anymore. These only move along the grey dots, so there's not any point for like the in-between ones. You can see this isn't doing anything. So it's better to turn up the amount of the grey dots than the green ones. In fact, I'm just going to put it to default 2x2. Because the way a waterfall works is it takes the vertices on the inside and it moves them along the dots. I'm not smashing this PC. I'm not smashing my baby, man. Yeah. Are the lines separated? Yes. So all the lines should be moving towards the right if it's turning towards the right. I actually know what this layer does. We're just going to stick the hat a bit closer to the head. I'm going to add another guideline for where the top of the hat should be, because I don't want a collapsing head. You also want the middle of the hat to move along to where the middle of the face is, on the same curved center line. Hat curves when looking upwards because it's tightly stuck to the face. The head, it's not like a mecha suit. I'm just gonna do the corners. Just have a YouTube playlist on shuffle in the background, and I'm paranoid that it's going to randomly open some other thing. I play Genshin like once a week. Just gonna put another line for the bottom of the hat, you know, just a bunch of lines. I want this to curve outwards a bit more. There we go. Just gonna redo the corners again because I changed the head X. Oh my god, hello Amnestia. Hello my child. I'm doing okay. Weather's a bit shit as per usual. The main thing with rigging is just making sure everything matches like a 3D model imagination of it. Really want things to be moving together because if it... Oh my god, like... That was not the song I expected. Oh my god. I know, my kid is... You could also become my kid, anyone can become my kid. Now we can see this. You can see here. You can see around here. It's covering the line, but when it goes to the side, the line just appears. And that probably means we want to either move the line back or we want to move the golden part forwards. In this case, I think I'm going to move the line back. I'm just going to adjust all the other lines to follow the head curve. And see, there we go. The golden part also looks like it's just stretching a little bit more than necessary, so we're just going to shrink it down a tad. These also have to be controlled. You can see the lines of the hat, you can see they're not moving in sync, if that makes sense. I'm gonna grab the flower. Oh, whoops. Going to grab the flower and shift it over a bit. Yeah, it looks pretty close to the golden part, so we're just going to line it up. Like so. I still think these lines are a little bit off. That's the wrong lines. We want to keep all the lines in the hat consistent. So also just going to shift them over a bit. That one looks like it's moving too much. So you can see with this line it started in between these two at the bottom, and we want to keep it that way. And that looks fine, and we're just going to fix up the corners. And I see the corners look fine as well, so we can just leave it. You can see how this is originally a little bit behind the line underneath. I'm just gonna have to shift it. Although I think in this case, this line just needs to be shoved a bit further. I mean, this isn't a perfect change of the rigging, but it should be enough to give a general indication. I'm going to line this up. This line is now lagging behind a bit. We're going to push it forwards a bit. And you can see that. There we go. The top part looks like it's moving too far. It's a bit crusty. I might have made the lines a lot crusty. Whoops. For this kind of stuff, it's way easier just to put them in a warp deformer, or warp deformer instead of a bunch of individual ones. It just makes everything a lot quicker, and you get an easier visualization of the head curves. Let's save this. Let's hope Live 2D does not crash again. Like, if you look upwards, the flower still looks a bit squished, but... Oh, I forgot to synthesize corners. There should also be some small changes, like this goes a bit more this way because you're looking up. Stuff like that, but I think it's fine for now. I'm going to tackle a big thing, which is hair. I feel like hair really changes the way a head angle looks because it's usually very detailed. I'll make a rig along with me one day. I think each hair strand is being rigged individually here. And I personally think that makes it very difficult to keep your head angle, your shapes consistent. It's easier to work from big steps into smaller steps progressively instead of doing it all at once. So I'm just going to delete these for now. I'm going to delete them off the parameter. So we have this. I'm going to turn off the hat so it's easier to see. Oh wow, it's bold under the hat. I think that's because I turned off a layer actually. I'm going to add a few more points onto it, smooth it out. So if we just move the green dots forward, and push the other side in. You can see it's following the curve. And it all looks consistent enough in shape. Alternatively, take a big brush and just push it over a bit and bam, you're done with the head angle. With the up and down angles, you also want it. Oh my god, it's an emo. Oh my god. You also want to do the same thing, so I just prefer to use a what is this called? A deform brush. And just nudge it upwards. If you look at the actual mesh itself, all the points look like they're following a curved surface. When you look downwards, do you want the hair to cover the eyes a bit more? Ooh. Oh, I forgot about the fact I did not rig the other side of the face. Oops. You can see how the hair looks like all the hair strands are moving a consistent amount, I guess. And then after doing the big motions, you can start taking the small strands and just moving them. Once you got the general shape, you can take the smaller ones, you can separate them as you want, I guess. I'm just going to leave the hair for now because I think it looks fine. I think that is... oh, that is on the rear hair. Okay. Ears. S. Yeah, so you want the ear on the side that gets smaller to be smaller, and the ear on the side that gets larger to be larger. Now you don't really want the ears to look like they're magically shrinking together. So we're just going to curve them upwards a bit with the best tool in Live 2D, the deform tool, with the deform brush. When you look upwards, your ears should go down, and when you look downwards, your ears should go up. You know, the best part is head angles. This might not be perfect, but we're just gonna leave it for now. Just gonna hide the back hair and that, and like that's what's causing all the points. Oh gosh. Yeah. I'm going to line up this with the actual head, with the new head angles. Where's that layer? There we go. I'm going to turn off the front hair so we can see what we're doing. We're just doing the same process, lining it up to the curve of the head. Doesn't need to be anything too fancy. That does change when you have more detailed models with a lot of like clipping layers for the rear hair, but it should be fine in this case. Just going to do the corners. Now we're going to move that right out of his face. There we go. Now we're going to turn the rear hair back on. I don't think this is separated from. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. Is it inverted masks? Yes. What is the mask doing? So it wants it to be over the ears, but under the chin. What is it clipped to? Color 3. So this one? No. It's this one. Okay. We're just going to fix the mask up a bit so it's not leaving a giant gap in the hair. Oh, I just clicked something. That was wrong. You know what? I'll just copy and paste the head. It's fine. It's fine. Probably not a problem. Take the ID and we can replace it. There we go. Rear hair. Yeah, so with hair strands like this on the left and right, it's best to use 2 different parameters. I don't know what to do about the clip. Is it intended? This side should go inwards more. You can imagine something like a cylinder and you have like the hair just taped to it. So this should start going behind. the Y angles, it depends on which part of the hair this is. Alright, goodbye, Key. Good night. Please do sleep. I'm going to just gently assume this goes down and this goes up. It's closer to the back hair, so something like this should work. So we do the corners, same process, just rotate it a bit and line it up. Why are the ears missing? What the fuck? Why are the ears missing? Okay. Just what? This is color 4. What's base 7 of this? I don't know what this is meant to look like. I'm just going to leave it. How are these rigged? Ah, okay. Yeah, rigging each of these is... rigging individual hair strands is usually not too great of an idea. Because when you do physics, you usually want to directly edit the mesh. So I'm just going to take these off the deformer and off the parameter and put them into one deformer. What's this hat one even doing? No hat. Okay. I do not want to disturb that, so I'm just going to do the cardinal sin, I guess. Can't do too much with the separation, but with the way it's originally. So we just, this side puffs out more. Oh, what happened? Okay, that's fine. Oh my god, it's Yui. Oh, it's not Yui. We want this side to puff out more. I have a tool of hide selection on the hotkey, so I can see what it looks like without all the dots in the way. Because it's a lot harder to change this than this. This should be inwards a bit more. And then you see the angles. Most of your head angles should just follow the same principle of, it should follow the curvature of the face. This goes forwards, this goes backwards. You need to have a skull in there, so we're going to puff this part out. It feels wrong to be directly editing the mesh. Alright, with head Y, if you imagine yourself looking upwards and downwards, the back of your hair tends... if you're looking upwards, the back of your hair goes down. So that's what we're going to be doing, and vice versa. Oh. I don't want to change Yeah, this only shows up when the hat toggles on. I'm just going to change a little ahogie. Ahogie. The skull reference. I stare at myself in the mirror a lot. I imagine myself staring at a mirror whenever I bring a head. And it gets very depressing. There's a few gaps here, but that can be quite easily fixed. Because normally in a hoagie you think it's taped to this part of the head. When it looks downwards it should also move down. A hoagie, it's a little fruity. Just be glad the syllables aren't ordered in some other way. I also hate mirrors. I don't stare at myself in mirrors, but like, I'll imagine myself. I think this should actually be a bit further. Hair parting, right. When you look down, you want the head. You're seeing more of the top of your head, so the parting moves down. And the opposite is true when you look up. And that's how we can quickly create an illusion of three-dimensionality. Woo. Ah. Okay. We're just going to line it up with the middle of the hair. A lot of rigging is just understanding anatomy, and it's really annoying because I, like many other people, am absolutely atrocious at anatomy. And now I can turn the hat back on. And we have our head angles. Oh no, we forgot the back hair. Ah. Yeah, so you should be rigging the hat. Yeah, it's gonna... Yeah, pretend nothing ever happened. It's a bit clipping, but it's fine. I'm just gonna fix it quickly. It's fine, zero problem. See, this is when you would individually edit the smaller meshes. Oh, Live 2D's frozen. Oh shit, my laptop's glitching. Shit. Okay, slight problem. Live 2D's breaking again. It's literally glitching my screen out. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart Live 2D again. This is exactly the energy we need. Live 2D crashing. You know the glitching effect where you can see all the lines? That's what Live 2D is making happen. That's a bit concerning, actually. Well, that's just rolled back all of the changes I did on the rear hair. I wonder if I have a backup save? Oh shit, now my whole laptop's glitching. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm sorry everyone, I'm gonna have to call the stream a day because my laptop's literally breaking. What the fuck? What the fuck? God, sorry. Sorry. I'll continue this some other day. Goodbye. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on with the screen? Goodbye. I'm so sorry. Oh gosh. Fuck. I'm gonna restart my laptop. Good night, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Something's a bit... Yeah. I'll send you an image afterwards, you'll see what I mean. Alright, good night.